I need to set up my water pumps. And I need to do that. I guess we're paused at this point, but I'm trying to think what I want to do. I can't. Okay. There's no audio. There's technically there's a bit of game audio, but it's kind of quiet overall. It's not. It's just. This has been one of my favorite games for the last couple months. I haven't really streamed it at all because I haven't been streaming. But I'm gonna try to record it. 'Cause I think that could be fun. I think that could be fun. But first of all, I need to. The general gist is currently there's no real disaster or anything. But in about, I think it's between 12 and 15 days, that's when I can get my first drought. So essentially, I need to start gathering water or start picking up water with these water pumps here. What I also need to be doing is I need to set up some. Ooh, I forgot I have this here. I need to set up some log collection or some gatherers. So I'm gonna place some lumberjack flags here, and then mark this area for cutting up here. And I think we're also just going to take these out up here. And so I have 6 beavers. That's 2 down here, 2 in here, 2 here. And I'll probably only have 1 pump, at least to start off. So we'll have 1 lumberjack here. And I'll take out 1 up here. This way, so we can have slightly more equal number to start off here. Because I'm going to need wood quick. And I'm going to take out some. I'm not going to cut down all of these trees because I think some of them, they can kind of repopulate just a little bit. It's a rarer chance, I guess. But yeah. So, okay, so I'm going to hit play at this point. Beavers are going to spread out. And it looks like we have 4 kits. And all the beavers are starting to go to their jobs at this point. Oh, shoot, I forgot. I need to be collecting berries. I've been experiencing some lag. I'm going to lower this down. That may help, potentially, hopefully. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm also going to grab a gatherer flag here. And we will do a medium storage so we can get some berries up. Let's also, since we have all of this fertile land, let's get a farmhouse set up over here. And we'll start some kohlrabi. Just do a decent sized kohlrabi field right there. Now we should have, yeah, okay, we do have beavers working, that's good. We're also going to place down a large industrial pile. We're going to put logs in here. Hopefully, I did actually, yeah, I marked, okay, he's working up there, good. 3 beavers are needed at this point, 1's here. I'm going to prioritize the medium warehouse. And I'm also going to prioritize that construction here. So actually we're going to put this on the 2nd priority, and then we're going to put that on the 2nd priority. So this needs to be our highest because we are going to need water quick. So hopefully our beavers can, start really, yep, there we go. Water pump construction has started. That's going to get done pretty quick, fortunately. I think we'll also raise that up 1. And then just for future-proofing a little bit, I think we also need to put in some science huts. We're going to need this science because we're going to need to start unlocking things like, where is it? The forester. So as soon as we can get some science up there, we'll need 30. And then what I need to do down here, eventually, I'm going to want to put a power wheel in here. Yeah, we'll do right there. And then an industrial sawmill here. But we're going to low prioritize that and super low prioritize that. So we don't want that to start until we have a decent amount of water here. Okay, berries are getting well, eventually there we go. Now we're going to start getting some more berries in. That's going to be great. Our beavers are not going to be too happy with sleeping outside, unfortunately. Their teeth never stop growing exactly, but they grow back towards their skull instead of forward. Interesting. I did not know that. I knew their teeth never stopped growing, but I had no clue that beavers, that they just straight up were growing into their skulls. That's a great thing to know. Okay, so what do we want to do next? Oh, we'll low prioritize that. I definitely want to get this up and running. We're going to lower this down to 1 worker for now. But I actually this is actually the second time I'm sitting down to record this. Unfortunately, the first time that I sat down and recorded Timberborn was last night, like 11 p.m. And I think I've just decided I'm going to scrap that first bit of recording. So honestly, I think I was a bit too tired. And yeah, I was just too tired to really sensibly sit there and just talk into the microphone for 40 minutes. That's essentially what I needed. That's the time that I needed to give myself, and yeah. I forgot that you actually need to, have at least a little bit of brain, a little bit of it was really fun. I just kept making really stupid mistakes. Like I was on a different map, but for example, I didn't see a staircase or a slope in this one. I didn't see a staircase. It took me half an hour in to see a staircase. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, we're also going to put in some breeding pods. And we're going to pause 2 of them. But I didn't... oh god, what am I saying? I didn't see a staircase. I was missing a lot of little things like that, and I was looking it over this morning and just face palming because it was really dumb. So also we're gonna pause that. So this here is going to be logs, or that's gonna be timber eventually. Wait, no. You need to be all the way down there. You need to be further down. There we go. No, please don't build that first. Okay, good. Yeah, we're actually gonna pause you for now as well. But I was just not in the right frame of mind. I don't know. It was just kind of a cluster. It was not my best bit of work, and yeah, looking at it this morning, I just sounded kind of dumb. And looked kind of dumb. And I also wasn't really having fun while recording it either. It was just, I felt like I was just, I don't know. It was not enjoyable. But this has become one of my favorite games. So that was kind of a clear sign to me that I need to really reevaluate and change something, because clearly I'm not doing something right. Alright, this can be paused. Nope, actually that's going to be ready soon, so actually I'm going to get another... It was just a sign I needed to reevaluate and probably re-record, which is why I'm re-recording now. So... Alright, we're actually going to lower that down to 1 since we don't need planks at this point. And a drought is going to be coming in the next couple days, so what I will do is, first of all, I'm going to unlock the forester. This is a big milestone right here, because this is going to allow us to plant our own trees, which is huge. So I'm going to put this up here, and what I'm going to do is down here where all of these blueberries are, I'm going to try to consolidate my blueberries in one area. So we're going to move all of them here like this. Actually, we don't need that. We'll probably no, we'll have one more line in like that, and everything else around this will just be destroyed. But that'll only go in after the forester goes up. As well as up here, we are going to put in some more pine. I think I should be able to, yep, I can reach all the way up here. Perfect. Kind of where pine has previously been. We're going to just keep it pine. Is that? Oh, shoot. I've put in the wrong thing. I was putting in mangrove. Oops. Their teeth are orange. That... Yeah, that is a mystery to me. I had no clue they were orange. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Orange teeth. Okay. Actually, no, I don't think we need those there. Orange teeth. Why? I wonder why they have orange teeth. That feels kind of odd. But I guess they're beavers, so what about them is going to be normal. We are going to 1, 2, 3. We're going to triple our storage here, because we are going to really start needing water soon. What I'll probably do is I'll probably mark this area for cutting down here as well. So I think I'm going to need... Yeah, I'm going to need all this, because I'm going to want to put a dam... Yeah, I think I will dam off this area, at least this area here for now. And I'm going to stop the cutting up here for now as well. And actually, to be even more sure that it gets done, so I think I'll have the path go like that. Oops. No, we do want that to be cut. We'll kind of cancel out this area here, cancel out this area here, and there. That way we only have this one line getting done. That way that can be taken care of as soon as possible. And of course, you know, we're marking that for destruction. This is going to be our first small tree that we mark for destruction. Yeah. So we're going to want the line to go there and there. I'll mark this. Now that those are going to start going in. Yeah, you know what? That one's fine. How close are you? You're 70%. It's because of iron and their diet. Interesting. Can that happen to people as well? Or is that the only reason their teeth are that color? So, I mean, technically speaking here, could that happen to us? It would be kind of odd, certainly. Don't get me wrong. But is it possible? All right, we're gonna remark all that for cutting as well up here. Oops. Forgot to mark all these for water. Ah, crap, and I already have an injured beaver. I should probably... I'll put in an iron, or a teeth grindstone over here. Come on. There we go. Oops. And you, how did you not get water? There we go. Okay. We're at 70. Let's unlock stairs, because those are gonna be pretty important in our near future. Let's actually also mark this little area back here for cutting. And then now that we have that infinite supply of trees coming in, we can also take that off. Perfect. Okay. And then you guys need to be pine here, here. Oh no, that's gonna need to be oak. Okay, those are almost done. But yeah, I'm sure it's your teeth. Let's get that done. Okay, we're running out of logs quite quickly. Where's our lumberjack? Oh, over here. Okay. Yeah, I may actually want to pause this. I may actually want to pause that pretty soon. Because I need this dam to go in. So, yeah, we're going to pause you. Pause that, and we're going to add in... We're going to add in another lumberjack flag up here. So we're going to take that one out, and we're going to replace that with an oak. Alright, there's our first drought approaching. Let's add a second person in here. We're going to prioritize... What is the word I'm looking for? Harvesting. God. English, such a difficult language, you know? I'm also going to bring in this second breeding pod as well. We're going to raise the priority down here so that these can potentially get built before that happens. Hopefully. Alright, our water's maxed out. That's good. That's good. And hopefully we can harvest as many of these kohlrabi as we possibly can before that drought comes in as well. And probably during the drought, if we can at least start getting more and more, if we can start getting more logs, we should probably put in a barracks for these guys. Or a barrack. They're so expensive. Yeah, no, we're definitely not going to be able to do those yet, but... Yeah. Alright, now our kohlrabi's going up, and oh! Dam is almost in. I think we should be able to do this before... I think we should be able to finish this before the dry season. Let's raise the priority here, just so we can get that finished. As soon as this is done, I'll bring it back down to 2. Because there won't really be a need for a whole bunch of construction or the builders at this point. How many? Okay, you're full, and you're storing 1 in there. Okay, perfect. So close, come on. Perfect. Okay, let's bring this back down to 2. What are you missing? You're missing everything. Okay. Hopefully somebody will bring that over for this one. Then what I can probably do is... Oh yes, I was probably going to put in a house for these guys. But actually, let's kind of take a little look at what we have around the map. So up here, it loads. We have some bad water sources. We have, I think our only good water sources are up here. That looks about right. Yep. Oh, and there's another bad water source here. Oh no, that's a mine. Oh, okay, it's these two up here. Okay, perfect. This should be fine for us. This should be fine for us. And we'll be able to more than get through this first drought as well. We can probably use these here as our bad water diversion system. Certainly what we need to do is we need to start making our way up here. So we need to find some way to flush this water out. Oh, and maybe we can... Oh. Okay. Alright, we're going to pause our log pump or our water pumps here. And then we're going to let this go. This should be enough water to last us. Yeah, this should be more than enough water to last us 3 days. So yeah, what do we have in the queue right now to be built? Nothing. Okay, and we have 50 logs. What we'll do is we'll put in... We'll do housing up here. That's going to be kind of far from the district, though. But you know what? It'll be fine. It'll eventually be fine. Let's pause right now while we're trying to plan a little bit for how we want this to look. So how many will fit here? We can get 3 there. What if we did it here? Dang, we can't get that 5th one in. What would the most efficient way to do this be? Do you think we can get... Okay, so if we go off this path here... maybe I can get a 4th one in there. I should be able to get... Yeah, I'll be able to get 4 on both sides. This way, what we can do is we can stack more this way. And eventually what we'll do is we'll go vertical with these. And I'll probably dynamite that out. So what we'll do is we will do that and that. We'll low prioritize these here. Okay, so you only have a couple trees left in here. So actually maybe we'll bring this... We will have that fully come around there. We're going to pause all of these because we're not going to need these for a while. And actually we can technically... Yeah. We'll low prioritize this one and super low prioritize these. Okay. That means during the dry season we can start getting some of our housing done. Perfect. And hopefully we will have maybe, yeah, we should have some of these pine trees come in hopefully by the end of this drought. Or at least a couple days afterwards. And in the meantime, what we can start doing is we can come over here, place down a lumberjack here. We can start cutting down this birch here. And with 90 science points, how close are we to floodgates? Okay, we're quite a ways off from floodgates. Can you? Okay, you need to be able to reach these two. Okay. And then you're done, I think. Yeah, you can't reach those. Okay, great. Okay, you know what, you can... What we'll do is we will do that, and we'll just place this in over here. Alright, let's get that built. That way that last tree and these couple little ones over here can get taken down properly. Why are you two not being cut? Okay, you're just... Oh. We provided basic housing! Yay! Okay. Can I get a path across? No, I can't put a path. Okay, no, I can't. Maybe... I think eventually what I want to do is I want to move these over here. So maybe I will preemptively put some of these here. Perfect. Because I think I'm going to want a bridge that spans straight out from the middle here. But I will pause all of these because we're not going to need those anytime soon. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. No, this should be fine. This should be fine. But I'm actually going to take these out for now, just in case. But I think eventually I'm going to want a path to come straight across here, so... Oops. What button is it? Oh, it's that button. Okay. I'll place this path here as kind of our dividing line of where we eventually want something to be. Alright, logs are really starting to come down, but hopefully with this area over here, hopefully we can get over here in a minute. How much for platforms? 100 for platforms. Okay. Hold on. Let's put in another science hut over here. Let's raise that priority as well. I think that's, yep, that's all of our beavers housed. That's great. How many beavers are we at? We're at 10 right now. Let's add another breeding pod. Why not? The drought is pretty much over, so we will unpause these two. And we're going to pause you, because these two trees are not grown yet. Actually, wait, why are you not going after this one? So actually, we're going to unpause you. Okay, perfect. We can't actually pause you again. Wonderful. Okay, we have one log pumper here. Okay, that's eventually going to come out. Breeding halted up. Hopefully some of these are just about to start giving us some berries again. Okay, no, we have almost 200 berries. Okay, we're actually completely fine on that front then. But what I will do is I'll come through and I'll destroy these over here. How far can you reach? You can do another row, okay. Okay, perfect. Our water's back. That's fantastic. Do I actually want to extend these blueberries out another 2? Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Yeah. But I will mark these for destruction. But yeah, we'll extend it out another row like that. This way we can start cleaning up this side just a little bit. We will add in another water pump here. And... okay. How close can we bring this lumberjack flag over here before... Oh, we could bring it all the way. We could have these. We'd have 2 all the way over here. Take these 2 out. Take this pathing out. And just have a whole bunch more oak trees over here. I think that's actually what we're going to do. Because we really are going to need to... We're going to need a lot of oaks. And also what I'll do is I'll add... Maybe I'll start growing some... I'll switch some to cassava. So we'll do that, and then that there. That should be able to... Perfect. That's going to be able to reach all the way down. That is wonderful. And we'll add in some cassava over here. That way we're really maximizing this area. And actually what we're going to do is we are going to clear that area there. Because actually, probably what we want to start doing is we want to add a fermenter over here. And we'll put in some pathing there. We'll continue it over here because we're actually going to move our small industrial pile here. We will change that to planks. And we will have this empty goods to other warehouse, to a different warehouse. We're going to have you empty goods to a different warehouse because I'm actually going to break this. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We're going to break this. Perfect. Add pathing here. That way all this gets connected up. That means we're also going to take that out here. We'll do fermented cassava. Perfect. Okay, almost everything's been moved over. Wonderful. We're at 160. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to purchase this floodgate here. We actually need to probably wait till we can get platforms. Because what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to put platforms behind all this so we can really easily build these floodgates. And I'll probably move the floodgates. Oh, the single floodgate's already... Oh, we can already do that. Okay, perfect, actually. That's great. Well, that means... Oh, because I just unlocked them, right? Duh. Mark that for destruction, but we will pause on that for now. I'll lower that all the way down. Are these trees coming in anytime soon? No, they're not. Okay, we're starting to get a little low on logs. That's not great. We're going to add another gatherer up here temporarily. You are not going to be needed until that tree grows up. Alright, what can we start doing? Okay, we don't want that wasting power. Okay, perfect. We have both of our science huts working. Soon we're gonna be able to pause you. Actually, we should be able to pause both of these guys. Because there's not really any planks, unfortunately, over here. Oops. Yeah, no, we're a couple days off for these. Yeah, probably about 2 days off from being able to afford that. Let's add in 2 more water pumps here. Or, not water pumps, but water barrels, or small tanks, whatever they're called. Let's unpause this. I assume these are, yep, they're going into those. How? Oh, you could, okay, because they can walk on top of those. I just can't build pathing on top. Ooh, that makes sense. Okay. Alright, now these should grow this time tomorrow. Perfect. We have a beaver without a job. These should be ready. Okay, yeah, those aren't going to be ready at this point. That's fine. Should we... It might almost be good. No, we should be fine. We should be fine for now. Come on. There we go. I don't know why I've been experiencing some of that freezing. It's kind of weird. And quite annoying. Alright, perfect. We'll unpause one of these guys. That should be growing any time now. Wonderful. We're going to finally be able to start getting our logs back up just a little bit. That's great. Why are we... Oops. No, shoot. We want to stop that. Uh-oh. Let's get that one in. Oops. That was unintended. Oopsie daisy. We're probably going to want to move those floodgates down here, though, realistically. So let's see. Am I going to be able to? Yes, I should be able to get all the way down here. So if I did stairs there, almost puts me perfectly in line with the path. We'll be able to do that here. Yeah. Certainly not going to do that yet, but we will definitely need to. So we really want to... Oh, why are we flooding up here? Why is that happening? Okay. Good. Good, 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 good. But maybe something we can work on, we can kind of work on doing is getting up here. Okay, we're close to platforms. That's good. That's good. So we'll want to start metal work ASAP. And our closest bit of metal... Yeah, it should be the metal up here. What we'll do is we'll set up preemptively a lumberjack flag here. You get all of this set up for cutting. And maybe we come over this way for stairs. So we'll be able to put a platform there. And be able to come from here, get all the way over here. Expensive. Okay, yeah, you're certainly out of reach at this point. Actually, do we want to do no, we need to do levees first. We need to do levees. We definitely need to do levees. Because what we'll need to do is we're going to stick a couple power wheels over, not there, but here. We'd put platforms, oh no, actually levees in between there and there. That way we can maximize our water flow. So actually, yeah, we will opt for levees for now. So that's planned. Are both of our science huts? No, only one of our science huts are working. You can be paused here. Actually, no, we need you. Logs, where are logs going currently? They're probably going straight to this place. We actually need another person up here. Because we want to get this stuff cut down immediately. So we're in desperate need of logs at this moment. Oops. So we can lower this back down to 1. That's definitely going to slow that process down a bit, which is going to be annoying. But we kind of have to. You can definitely be paused. I say that, and it's immediately almost growing season again for these guys. There is nothing going on there. Just a little bit going on there. Alright. What we can do is we can raise that really fast, get 1 beaver over here, chop this singular tree down. And you're done. Perfect. Alright, you can be paused again. So you're not needed. You're not needed. Well, actually we will need you in a moment. It's actually probably better to get this one down here unpaused as soon as these berries come in. Definitely gonna need kohlrabi ASAP. Let's get our oak planted back in here. We're going to pause this second set of stairs here, because we don't need that. Actually, that would be beneficial to get some logs in here. Okay. This music is just a little bit too loud. And I think it was a bit louder than I am. Oopsie daisy. Okay, we're at 120. Let's get our levee up. I want to put one here and here. That's what we can at least do for now. And it will eventually be a little cheaper to put in our platform, but now we just need to get our science back. Do we have any? No, those are not ready yet. So we need to put in... Crap. We want a small warehouse for our unprocessed cassava, and a large warehouse for our, what is it called? Fermented cassava. That probably needs to be a slightly higher priority, plus it's a bit cheaper than going for a full one right now. But we probably want you to prioritize cassava. Just because so... Must be, well, we're gonna bring a second one in. Yeah, we can't really afford to be picky right now, actually. Okay, good. We're about to have another generation of beavers come in. That is fantastic. But yes, each of these breeding pods should give us about 10 beavers per. They should be able to support about 10 beavers per. Okay. 10 beavers per pod. This is actually the one we don't need yet. We don't need that set of stairs. Yep, there's our little baby. Or babies, plural. We have 4. I think we're gonna have one more by the end of day, I believe. Only up to 18 science. Could these things be any slower? How far, stupidly, how far are we off from the number cruncher? Quite far, unfortunately. Okay. Dang it. That sucks. Alright, okay, good. Looks like we're getting some cassava back in. How are we doing log-wise? Okay, so we're going to have our next group of pine come in the next day or so. That is phenomenal. Our oaks are a bit of ways off, unfortunately. Our closest is about 60%. Yeesh. Let's bring you in eventually. How close are our beavers to growing up? You are... Okay, so we're gonna have another job, another one with a job very soon. That's great. Okay, and then it's gonna be a couple days till that one. Okay, dang it. We have 3 jobs right now that need to be fulfilled. That's one of them. That's one of them. And then that's one of them there. Okay. What we can actually probably do is we pause one of you and bring them up here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Just so we can get these trees out of the way. And getting our science for this platform could not come any slower. That's because we also only have 1 hut, so that's unfortunate. Okay, good. Okay, good. We do have... That's good. We do have our berry. We do have our gatherer flag. Alright. Yeah, a couple more days. A couple more days till we can have our adult beavers. You're doing well up here. That's fantastic. Yep, logs are on the rise again. This is great. I guess that's because our plank storage is full. You know what? That's fine. We can gather a little bit more plankage. I feel like we're already almost in need of a second farmhouse. Which I don't really want to do, but we kind of need it. We kind of need it already. Yeah. Shoot. I will... Oh, that's just already going to get built. Okay. So you can be the one that prioritizes our cassava eventually. After these babies grow up, which... Okay, soon. Soon, soon, soon. Good. We're not absolutely chewing through our water yet, so that's good. But we're... Oh yeah, right, we were going to do our gear workshop over here. But I need to do platforms first, because we need a bad water diversion system before anything. Because that's gonna kill off a whole bunch of... Whew, okay, good. It's just a drought. That's good. That we can handle. We can definitely handle a drought. You can prioritize our kohlrabi at this point. You prioritize our cassava. Are we going to get another worker in time? Yes, it looks like we will. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think once we get our 3rd worker here out on the field, we should be in a much better position. Okay, yeah, good. Logs are doing well. Oh yeah, right, that's mostly because this area up here, we're slowly getting some in down here. Yeah, there's not a whole bunch I can really do. I kind of have to just, at least at this point, you... Okay, a couple more are going to come in there. One or two more in there. Okay. Never mind. I'm not going to pause the berries yet. Definitely at this point I am not going to be unpausing this. We need a lot more cassava than we currently have. Okay, good. That one's almost done. That one's almost done. That one's definitely almost done. Nice. We are most certainly in need of beaver power. Alright, we had one grow up. 97. Okay. That should fix our worker shortage issue. Okay, good. That's getting our science back up. Alright. Let's quickly buy platforms. Yeah, we really want to start getting that. Oops. Getting this in. Great, those are coming in nice and fast. I don't know. Oh, you're bringing... Perfect. That's great, actually. Okay. Cassava's starting to go up. That's good. That's good. Okay. Wait, can you build this from... Oh, yeah, you can. Actually, no, we don't want to do that yet. We probably need these. These are our top priority at this point. So now we can pause you. That's great. Okay. We're going to start really building back up our science during this 3-day drought. This is going to be a pretty big nothing burger. Wonderful. Maybe after this drought we can... Maybe after this drought we can start doing this down here. We're going to pause our log pumpers. What we can do is we can raise our builders here. Oh, they're all in. Okay, wonderful. Wow, that was much faster. What has nothing to do in range? Oh, it's you up here. Okay, perfect. You're done. Alright. Oh, and of course you're stuck. God, you dinguses. I swear, beavers, these guys are so incredibly stupid. They're so stupid. It's really annoying how stupid they are. God. Okay, what we'll do is we'll mark this area for cutting over here. And we'll get another gatherer here, as well as eventually a lumberjack. Eventually a lumberjack here. So we'll mark this area for cutting. Oh, of course. Okay. You're getting your pathing in over there. Yeah, that should pretty quickly get built. That's great. And we're done. Okay. Now you do what you gotta do. We're gonna start building up our logs again. Thank goodness. Okay, all of our beavers have something they're doing. I don't know why you're sitting on your butt. You have this one here to cut. And if you can reach that one there. Okay, good. That guy's getting healed. And resume our pumping operations. You're going to go back down to 2. Okay, you're thirsty. That's fine. Let's actually get you built. As soon as this one gets built, we're going to take this out and we're going to start laying our platforms. Actually, you know what? No, we're not going to do anything with the wet fur bonus. Like putting... No, we're not going to do that yet. We're not going to put stairs there, because eventually we're going to get a bad tide, which I think we are actually prepped for. Eventually we're going to get a bad tide. Dang it, I really don't know what to do about our bad tide prevention here. Because unless we can... So what we'd almost have to do is we'd almost have to use platforms here, impermeable tiles. Oof, and we're quite a ways from all of that. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna need a lot of science for that. Okay, wait. What do we need for you again? Metal and gears. Okay. That is great. Okay. Actually, maybe we can build a temporary staircase down here so that stuff can get built. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to move this over by 1. That way we can put a little bit of storage here. I don't know what to do with that one spot. We can put... Yeah, you know what? We'll put our small... No. You know what? We'll move our small industrial pile here. You're going to empty everything. I think it's finally time for you to get unpaused. Great. We're going to run out of cassava. Well, no, we're not. We shouldn't, actually. That's really good. Okay. Never mind. Forget what I said. Alright, you should be finished as well. That's phenomenal. Let's continue that to there. Oh, we're out of planks. Okay, shoot. Also gotta unpause that. Ooh. Shoot. That's gonna be so slow. Nice. What did I do? Oh, the fermented cassava. Right, the different food. Okay, so once they get different kinds of food, their happiness also goes up. And eventually, enough of this is going to build up where... What am I thinking? Eventually, enough of this is going to build up where they actually get pretty nice buffs. Because, like, the 20% here, this makes them 20% longer to live. 5% faster, I think I don't know what that one is. I think they can build faster as well, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, we really need this. Why are you not able to get the required materials? I have plenty of planks. Okay, that's odd. Put a small warehouse there. This will store our cassava. We'll move our cassava from... Yeah, we'll move our cassava around. But yeah, we should more than be able to bring that. Okay, good. I was worried for a second. Let's also raise the priority of that. Yeah, let's just get this construction finished, or at least this bridge right here finished, so we have a so they're not having to walk all the way around here, because this is already starting to get kind of far from the district. So this is going to fix some of our movement issues. Perfect. Just cut that by a quarter. Wonderful. And I'm actually going to unpause that as well. I know that's bringing in another job, which I'm going to take one from there, so hopefully, yes, perfect. I may add it in some more breeding pods as well. You know what? Yeah. Why not? Why not? I'll just permanently add one more in for now. But I think our cassava... Yeah, our cassava's coming in fast enough. So, yes, this is great. This is great. And what I might do is I'm actually going to add some more cassava up here. Actually, probably these storages need to come up here. So that's fermented cassava and berries. So I'll actually move the berry storage here. That way it's right next to our breeding pods. And we're going to empty... So this is going to supply goods to other warehouse. You know what? No, we're going to empty this. We're also going to empty you. And we're going to bring you up here. This is going to be our fermented cassava. And I'll put our gathering flag here. Let's just not worry about this area up here at all. Let's just get that done with. We can take that out. We will add cassava there. And eventually this is going to be cassava. Actually, it's going to be cassava there right now. Oops. And also, apparently, I'm going to take out that path with it. Now, how far can I put this? Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to put in our gear warehouse here. Gonna take that out. We're gonna move you there. I'm tempted to put some platforms in. Shoot. Maybe we can start building this over here. That probably wouldn't be the end of the world. There's our fermented cassava. That's good. And we'll just add in this bit of cassava right here for now. And we'll move you, because I'm sure you're going to be needed quite soon again. But I'm going to move you over here. That way this can also be cassava. Oh my god, there's our oaks. Holy cow. Okay. That's really good. Maybe what I can do is I can move... I'm getting the mindset of moving a lot of things right now. So... No. Actually, what we want is we want to start stacking. So, we'll do that. That's a nice, cheap little way for us to do some stacking. And let's get that built right there. I'm going to unpause. I'm going to also unpause these breeders because I'm pretty sure we can support ourselves at this point. Why are you... Ah, it's because our berry storage is probably full. How much for us to build this? Oof. Oh, yeah, that's way off right now. Okay, wonderful. I think you could be our plank storage. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, you're slowly going in, that's good. Let's get this topped off here. And we'll start building up some gears. That's going to be capacity 200. I don't think... We're not going to need that many gears yet. So close. Come on. There we go. Yeah, now we're starting to make some progress. Alright, and we will put more cassava in. Because we really want to make sure that cassava stays pretty consistent. And yes, that's making plenty of power. At least for now. We will certainly be... Hi, Bee! Oh my god! How are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing really well. It has been a long while. It's been quite a while. Holy cow. But I'm doing great. I am just trying to make sure this beaver colony actually stays alive. Let's raise the priority there and there. It's been forever. I'm doing well, though. Just lots of work since it's summer. Yeah, same here. I'm starting my work later this week, which is nice. Definitely I'm excited to make some money. Again. I want to actually be able to enjoy this next school year. And not well, obviously I'm going to work during the school year. That's not something I'm thinking about. So I haven't decided. I've been working with dining and such. Like that's been a thing. It's not bad. It's just not been my favorite job. But you know, it did what it needed to do. It's made a decent amount of money, and I'll take that. But I'm wondering if the job that I am doing, if that goes, yeah, rural school is so expensive for no reason. Exactly. Like I am just trying. I am just trying to fund the rest of my life, and just trying to get through. We are just trying to make sure that. What am I saying? What in the world am I saying? Ugh. It's fair. Your tips are good in that, but could never crush it. I've actually just been dishwashing. Um. So I. I have not had. It's great. I can just lock in to. I can essentially just lock into washing dishes for a couple hours. It's honestly the only reason that I would stop doing it is because it's kind of boring. Because I'm just staying in one spot, and it's not great. I feel like, you know, it feels weird, but I feel like staying in one place has been worse for my knees than walking around and such, which I'm sure. But like I already had enough back problems this year. Like it is just oof. But I mean, on top of everything, I'm excited to get back to school as well. Don't get me wrong. I'm very excited for that. So I've definitely felt kind of cooped up here. But that's also because it took I think 3 or 4 weeks to get a job. To actually find one. I applied for loads, but this was the only spot that actually got back to me. Actually, so really you don't have to deal with people that much either, which could be nice. Yeah. There's definitely more customer service involved where I'm working now. Also, I don't know why I'm not saying where it is. It's not like that's doxy. The job market is insane. Yes, dude. Oh, it took my roommate. My roommate had been applying. I've been applying for jobs for about the last 2 months, but he really put his nose to the grindstone. Because all I'd been doing is I'd just been putting out a whole bunch of applications on Indeed every day. He was doing what I probably should have been doing the whole time, and going out and asking places what they needed, or if they needed employees. Which the beauty of hindsight, I think that's what I'm gonna do once I get back in the fall. So I feel like he was even more stressed about work because he didn't oh my god, he did not work at all this last year. So he really needed to get moving. But God, it is, from everybody that I've talked to, it's just been an absolute pain in the butt, which sucks. It really it sucks, and I feel, I don't know what I was about to say. I feel bad. Yeah, I feel bad for people that haven't, I guess, that haven't already. I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue what I'm saying there, actually. Probably complete gibberish. What? Wait, my jaw just dropped. Okay, that can be paused there. Okay. We're fine on logs, so I think I can pause at least one of these lumberjacks here. I at least need one of these. One of my coworkers literally just sent hundreds of job applications, but just gave up getting a new one and quit one day. I felt so quit one day. Oh, geez. Like that just doesn't feel right. Because it feels like so many places, or at least claim to be understaffed, but then they make the hiring process so difficult. Or so many places, at least on Indeed, just the places that actually did get back to me, they had essentially said, "Oh yeah, this we've actually been not accepting applications for a week or 2 weeks." But there was only one or two that said that, I guess. But it's like take the application down if you're not accepting people anymore. Cause God, don't give us false hope. Don't give us false hope here. I would have loved to work there as well. That was one of the few that I did actually go into and ask if they needed any help. But oh my God, ugh, dang it! As much as I would love to talk about that, but I can't. God dang it! Why does the first half of my summer have to have been so doxy? But it was so fun. I don't know how to talk about it without doxing. So I'm probably, I think we're just not gonna say anything about that despite. Ooh, we need some. Maybe I can get a hauling post in here. We will put you. Yes. Oh, I can fit that in nicely back there. Yeah, just today. Tomorrow, I will tell the world all of the secrets. And the problem is it's probably fine. There's nothing about it that's that doxy, I guess. It's just yeah, I haven't streamed properly for tomorrow's a new can of worms. Yeah, we can make it. Actually, I probably don't even need that many. I can probably cut that down to 5. Yeah, we're just not gonna say anything. But it still took several weeks trying to apply for jobs and just not hearing anything back or getting rejected. It's nice to know that I'm at least gonna be able to work at this place for a couple weeks and then it's back to school. But oh man, I'm so excited to get back. Like I said, I've felt so cooped up, which is partially my fault for being slow with applying, with not slow to applying to places, but slow to actually get a job. So I need to actually be doing something. How close are you to being done? Okay, you're almost there. I don't particularly care about the rest of these, so I think we're actually going to toss the rest of them out. We're going to take that oak there. I'm going to take... Are you in range? No, you're not. Okay, you're getting taken out as well. Oh, wait, hold on. What I can also do is I can raise that there. This is a longer drought as well. Yeesh. Especially for early game. Like, I definitely needed to pump here. Oof. Are we gonna make it the last 3 days? Hopefully we will. Hopefully we will. What I can probably do is I can probably take this after this drought ends. But I'll take this out and just move everything down here. That way more of this area up here could be green. So that way we can store a little bit more water. But... How do I want to do this? Because You know what? Now we've built enough science points up, we can start heading up here now. Okay. I'll unpause that as well so the beavers have something else to do. But we also need to start working over here, because we really need to start our bad tide diversion system. Because that's going to be crucial, because if I don't do that, all of this stuff down here is going to die, which, not the worst thing in the world, but I would rather avoid it if I can. So, I know I can probably snake my way around here, but it'll probably be better in the long run. Okay, you know what we'll do here is... We'll do that here. Oh, shoot. Oh, dang it, I'm gonna have to put down 2 platforms. Such a waste. And then... You know what, actually, I can unlock the double platform at this point. I can splurge a little bit. Why not? Oh. Great. Okay, I miscalculated. So that needs to be... We'll do a double and then a single. You know, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna save a little bit. We're not gonna splurge on a triple yet. And we can get this last one placed in... Where? Oh, bad water comes from up here. Okay, so... How can we do this up here? Sorry, I just realized how much I'm rotating the camera. I'm sure that has not been fun. I don't know why that's just occurred to me. Okay, so what we can do is we can actually just do a single platform here. And we'll do that. Glorious. The beavers can start working on that. And we'll continue this a little further over here, actually. This is going to be quite a large operation, but I think it's going to be worth it in the long run. So we're going to need a couple lumberjack flags here. How far are you going to be able to... Okay, perfect. You can take out the whole thing. We're going to take out this entire area here and here. How much of this... Okay, you can take out this area as well. Wonderful. You two are going to have a lot of jobs up here, so what we'll do is down here... We are going to start sourcing some of our logs in. So we'll do obtain there. I wish I would, you know what? I kind of would rather keep this... crap. We're gonna do this. Shoot. I want to keep this even with the middle. I think that's going to be better in the long run. Better for my brain in the long run. Now, how do we conquer this here? So it's going to be a double, oof, a double single. Yeesh. That's going to be a little expensive. But you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it. I think. Not really. It's not worth it at all. But it means I won't have to come in and fix it later. Which, actually, you know what? In the long run, that's gonna be... Not having to come in and fix it later will actually be worth a lot. Because I know I actually just finished my first full playthrough of Timberborn, and real start to finish. It's wonderful. I love this game so much. But there is so much you have to come back through and fix in the late game. It's just stuff that you did early on. Just other stupid stuff. And it's great. It's wonderful. That... Okay, good. It's going to make it. I think. I hope. Those are going to die up there. Okay, shoot. Hopefully, yeah, those should more than make it. Okay, good. Anyways, so much has to be fixed after everything is done. Oof. So after this comes through, we have this here. What we'll need to do is we'll need to start navigating over here. Probably what I'll do is something like that. This is going to cost so many logs, but I think this is going to be so worth it in the long run. I think I'm going to want basically this whole area. So what I would need to do is I would need to put sluice gates down here, down at the bottom. I'll probably eventually straighten this out here as well. And raise this up once I get access to dirt. How much this stuff died? Shoot. Okay, not too bad. That's actually not too bad. Start getting some work back in here. Take a second beaver here. Oof, we're really starting to run low on stuff. Okay. We will also add a second beaver there. There's already a second beaver there, good. We'll get you in because we're going to really need logs. Ooh, crap, we were at 0. We were at... Oh, we gotta unpause these as well. Oh, shoot. Hopefully that doesn't hurt us too much. How bad are we looking? Okay, not too bad. And actually, after we get up here, we can... What am I looking for? A bad water pump. Now this is going to certainly going to be something that I have to replace eventually. So the placing of these is going to be... It's going to be all off, but... This is going to be bad water. We'll lower the priority there. And actually, this is good. I don't know where we're going to want our new water pumps over here. But we're certainly going to want to switch from these single tanks. Because this tank here is 30. This is 300. I mean, we don't even have anywhere close to that amount of water. So maybe what we can come over here and do is we'll do our pumping here. We'll get 4 tanks there. Five tanks. I can That is, something I can do is certainly counting. That's something I can do. That's going to free up this area and this area. So what we'll do is while those are being built, we will get our water storage. We'll downgrade that a little bit as well. This is going to be expensive down here. Okay, yeah, we have plenty of log storage. Since we have double platforms now, pause here actually really quick. Is that going to be... That's fine. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we're starting to get some gears in. That's good. Okay, all of our gears are done. Great. That's phenomenal. You normally use, how much power do you normally use? 75, 120. Feels like what we're going to need to do is put in another power wheel. How much, do I want to put a power wheel in there, or... I don't know where a good spot for our next set of power wheels are going to be. Like that's going to need dynamite around the corner, and we are... Where's our dynamite? Here. Actually, we're not too far off from dynamite. But as by the time we have dynamite, so we'll clear that one out as well. But by the time we have dynamite, this isn't even... Power's probably going to kind of be a non-issue. So... They have a way of getting over... Yes, they do. And... Alright, I'm gonna let the beaver colony go. What building is unconnected? Oh. Samuel, what are you doing? This dingus behind me. He's going after it. Sophia. Sophie. Do not know what these two are up to. Okay, so we have one pump going. That's good. Means we can take out one of these pumps over here. Fantastic. Where are our planks going right now? Okay, they're getting up here, and we are almost there. I think what we need to do is we need to put in another lumber mill here. So wait, hold on. How many more can we fit here? You know what? That's fine. We'll keep that like that. Okay, you guys are at your four beavers. And we're almost to the point... Sorry, whatever you're hearing in the background is Sophie whining. What is it, Sophie? Really? Is that what it is, Sophie? Is that what it is? But... Alright, yeah, our population is certainly growing. Alright, that should be getting underway soon. And actually, I feel like that needs to actually be a higher priority. This stuff can kind of wait. Alright, I will be right back. Alright, it looks like they've finished the power production here. Ah, shoot. I had a feeling that would happen. Maybe I will put a staircase in there. No. Where can I do this? How about that? Maybe that'll help. Can I even... If not, I guess I can build a path around, but be nice to avoid that. How far have we gotten up here? Oh. Nice. Okay. Nice. So let's put in a metal pile up here. That way we can start storing some of our scrap as soon as that comes in. That's good. Logs, water looking good. Ah, this is great. Okay. Alright, let's get all of this water out here. Just take all of this out. And what we're going to do is we're going to put in a second water tank right here. Let's raise the priority on that just a little bit. Priority up here. Perfect. Great. So let's unpause 2 more of these houses as well. Okay, that's slowly getting done there. That's fine, though. Alright. So is that. That's very slowly getting done. Okay. Our plank production is doing fine. Alright. Almost. Get some nice logs back from all this. That's good. Let's get that in storage if we can. And this area can be dedicated back to farmland. Okay, so we're slowly getting some stuff in over there. Okay, that's fine. Alright, and what we can do, let's reconnect this area back over here, just so we have a full loop. Yeah, kind of now that we're up here, that is... kind of now that we're back up here. Oh, right, I probably need to send a path. That would probably be good. That way we can really start getting this stuff done. We're 500 science. Let's see what our next course of action is. Probably sluice gates. That's probably gonna be good. I think we were gonna try to decide how we wanted to build this dam. Well, actually, you know what? We will keep that as 2 sluice gates there. And we'll do... Perfect. This is great. So this entire area over here, yeah, soon droughts are not going to be as much of an issue for us. Glorious. Alright. We'll have our sluice gates down here. And we'll almost need to have another set of sluice gates there. Because I think... Yeesh, those are expensive. Is it a... 3? Yeesh, those are expensive. And that should be able to hold off. Close above contamination. Okay, wait, so it's a 3 like that, and then what we would need is like that. I'm just trying to at least get a general idea. Actually, maybe what I could do is... I could do this. Impermeable floors. And then just a 2. 2... No, wait, hold on. Just be a 2 here with another wall of levees like that. We're definitely going to want to have some large industrial piles here. So for now, we can put that here. Dang, we got all the way out here. This is great. That is great. Okay, yeah, now all we need to do is get some metal production in. So that's what we can do over here. Let's pull this. Actually, yes. And then, dang it. It's going to be a little bit before we get this smelter in. Okay. Maybe we need... Why are you not... Oh, of course. Let's just get this in. What was I just about to do? Shoot. I've completely lost everything that I was just thinking. Maybe it'll come back to me. It's getting there, that's getting there. What else? What could I have been thinking? Oh, builder. Builder, builder, builder. That's what it was. Shoot, that cost science. Let's get a couple more builders, science huts then. So we clearly need it. Just some temporary huts. It's convenient that we haven't had a bad tide yet. That is quite convenient for us. Alright, let's get some science cooking. We desperately need this. Desperately need this. Now we're making 6 science an hour. That's good. Still less than my beautiful number cruncher. But you know what? That'll be fine with us for now. Why are you not? Oh. You know, it really helps if you mark things for cutting. That is quite a beneficial thing to do. I think we can get this working, the work time down as well. God, this is so far from everything. How far is this? 158. Man, tube ways are going to be fantastic. That's these things right here. They get you anywhere you need to go. They are wonderful. Dang. Okay, good. It looks like we're really starting to build up a supply on pretty much everything. We're going to need medical beds pretty quickly after we get our metal working, because this is going to be really when we start to see more injuries. Dang, come on, let's pick some kohlrabi. Let's go. We cannot have a food crisis. I forbid it. Forbid it. That's gonna be so expensive. Yeesh. But, I almost need to come over here and put a farmhouse in there. And probably a while before I can do corn, unfortunately. But we definitely need to do some cassava, kohlrabi. And we definitely need more cassava. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeesh. Okay, it does look like we're getting some more in, which is good. I'm going to prioritize all these by haulers. Though we don't technically need to, it'll be beneficial. Alright, and we just passed over 300 something. No, that's not where I want it. I need this on the other side right here. Alright, and we'll move our lumberjack flag once again, because we need this area for pathing. Seems like we're just kind of incapable of getting anything down here. We really need to get this in. Yeah, let's do that, please. Let's get some of this power going. Alright, that's good. We want that built up as fast as possible. Yes, we are just about to be out of the drought. How much powder does that use? 200, and we produce... It's going to be close. Whatever it is, it's going to be close. Eesh. It's going to be close. Let's get all that built over there. Alright, good. You guys cleared everything out. Wonderful. You can go. Are you connected? No, you're not. You're not connected to the path yet. Wow. Okay. Now the Mega Dam project begins. That feels really fast, but you know what? It has been 2 hours. Wow. Dang it. I really need this supply of water. So yeah, we are really quickly continuously running out of water during these droughts. Oh, shoot, I was pumping during the drought as well. Oh, there was my first mistake. Ah, dang it. That was a big mistake. Technically, what I could be doing as well is I probably could add that in. That would probably be good. This is 300 power? Holy cow. That's insane. Okay. Interesting. Oh, shoot, we're hungry. We're very hungry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This ain't good. This ain't good at all. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Okay, we have 0.7 days. How long until... Okay, a while. A while. Okay. Oof. We need all you guys to be harvesting really fast. That's not good. And we're gonna need every berry that comes in. Shoot. I almost need to come up here and do more food. These guys eat. They eat so much. And I really don't want to plant kohlrabi up there. But, I mean, I kind of have to. So we're really not in a good enough spot for food yet. Okay, thank goodness that's coming quick. How bad are we now? Oh, geez. Are we gonna have enough time to get this food back up? Uh-oh. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be really close. If we can... Okay, good. Okay. We gotta prioritize the hell out of that. Okay, how much power? 400. 520. Okay. Hopefully we can get this. Okay, why are we not making food right now? We gotta be almost around the clock making food. Oh yeah, they're not doing well at all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're about to have potentially a very large dying off. Or maybe I just picked the wrong beaver to start with. So unless we get something to change fast... Uh-oh. Why are you not still making food? Come on. Okay, good. Okay, good. Looks like our cassava is kind of saving us at the moment. Okay. Oh, and let's get our log pumpers back again. Okay, our metal. That's starting to come up again. Good. Or that's coming up for the first time. Good. This bottom can be metal. This top... we'll do more logs for now. For now. Okay. Let's put in a second fermenter. Eesh. Okay. Yeah, we're really starting to... We're going down. Let's pause. Let's pause that. Let's put in a med bay. We're gonna put in 2, actually. Okay. It looks like... I think we're gonna make it out at this point. I think we're gonna make it out. We're losing a lot, but I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna make it. Okay, this kohlrabi's doing well up here. That's good. So just in the nick of time, it looks like we're gonna make it out. Phew. Okay. Come on, guys. Why are you not constantly making kohlrabi? You have plenty. You certainly have plenty. Okay, and the dam has officially begun. The dam has officially begun as well. Oh, crap. Okay. And our bad tide diversion system... That may not work. That... Oh, that may not work, actually. Hmm. Okay, if I can just get 600 more, then I can start putting everything else in as well. What is our farthest point? 182. Wow. Wow. I think it takes almost all day for our beavers to get over there at this point. Okay, you guys gotta be working just a little bit more. I really need to see that food starting to squeak up again. Come on. Okay, it looks like we're going to have more berries coming in soon as well. Okay, this is good. This is what we needed. Okay, thank goodness. Why are you not being... Oh, because you don't have anybody over here. Okay. Oh, right, but we currently do not have any haulers right now as well. Okay, we're slowly starting to sneak back up. Really slowly. A little too slow for comfort, actually. A lot too slow for comfort. How much metal? Okay, we're at 0 metal. But that's begun. Okay. And you're not pumping... Okay. This must be the first day. Oh, crap. Nice. Okay, that's good. So what we'll eventually be able to do is we'll eventually stick a power wheel up here, and we will start our dynamiting. Our explosives factory. This is great. This is great. I feel like this is good progress for a first episode. So I think this is going to be where I end it here. Thank you all so much for joining me. I will see you next time, where hopefully we will really start to see a bunch of progress on this dam and get our food crisis. I think pretty much we've come out of it. But by next episode, we will make sure that this is not an issue for us anymore. Goodbye!